Questions are swirling around the FBI's unannounced raid on Mar-a-Lago. Many are calling the DOJ's move against former President Trump unprecedented. The search appears to have been part of an investigation into the handling of White House materials, including boxes of classified documents that the DOJ claims Trump took to Mar-a-Lago when he left Washington. Joining us now to give us her perspective is New Hampshire Republican congressional candidate and former Trump Assistant Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt. Karoline, so glad to have you with us this evening. I mean, this is your former boss. I want to get your initial reaction. And who do you think they're really going after here? Is it more than just President Trump?
Of course it is. They have been going after President Trump since the day that he beat Hillary Clinton back in 2016. This is the same corrupt FBI and Department of Justice that manufactured FISA warrants, that used the illegitimate Steele dossier, which was funded by Hillary Clinton, to lead the American people through the billion-dollar sham Russian impeachment hoax. This is the same Department of Justice that is labeling parents across New Hampshire in America as domestic terrorists. The same Department of Justice that is now launching 87,000 IRS agents to target you and I and good-paying, hard-working tax citizens across this country. These people are coming for us, and President Trump is just in the way. This is their last-ditch effort to prevent him from running again. But I'm telling you, Jen, it's going to backfire. I pray President Trump runs again for president and wins so we can take back the House and the White House and hold these corrupt Democrats accountable.
Yeah, won't that be something, Karoline? You know, I want to show you some polling that came out recently about America's trust in our federal government, or perhaps the lack of, I should say. This poll is from Tip Insights, and it shows more than 50% of Americans don't trust the DOJ. That's more than 60% of them are actually Republicans. Nearly half of those polled also don't trust the FBI. 55% of those are Republicans, and then just under 40% are Democrats. Are you surprised by this at all?
I'm not surprised by your poll at all. And I can tell you, Jen, I'm talking to voters every single day on the campaign trail here in New Hampshire. I just got back from door knocking, and every single voter I talked to today was completely appalled and horrified by this raid last night. People don't have faith in our government institutions. But the good news is this, Jen, they will, because we are going to take back the House this fall with a strong, unapologetic America First majority with fighters like myself across this country who are going to investigate the corrupt Democrats. We're going to hold Hillary Clinton and Hunter Biden and Nancy Pelosi and her husband accountable for the laws that they have blatantly broken in plain sight over the past few years. We're going to clean house with the DOJ and the FBI, and we're going to ensure that every American in this country feels like the people that are supposed to be protecting law and order actually are. But it begins with these races this fall. That's why I need the support of patriots across this country who watch your show, who watch every show, who care about freedom and law and order and justice to support me in this campaign and support freedom-loving candidates across this country too.
Karoline, I want to ask you, we've seen a lot of people, even moderates on the right, who have really come out in support of President Trump. But then we're seeing some, for example, Senator Tim Scott saying that the American people should just let this investigation, quote, play out before jumping to conclusions. What do you say to that kind of reaction that we're seeing from some that you would think would be more supportive in saying, you know what, this isn't right, the way they're going after a former president of the United States?
Well, those are the same weak Republicans that say we should move on from the 2020 election and not investigate what happened there. I'm the only Republican in my race here in New Hampshire to say that there was undoubtedly fraud and that Joe Biden did not legitimately win 81 million votes. We need to elect strong-willed Republicans who are not going to turn a blind eye to the blatant corruption. That's why the American people don't trust our government institutions. So we cannot turn a blind eye to this. We will take back the House and investigate it. And again, President Trump, this should incentivize him to run for office more than ever before. The people of New Hampshire are with him. I am with him. The American people will back him, and we'll take back the White House again.
All right, Karoline Leavitt, great to see you tonight. And of course, good luck with your campaign. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jen.